What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Angel coming at you with another haul, man. um, Today, man, I want to show off some of my CGC books that I just came back, but I also got other books to show off. You know, I'm not going to do an unboxing like people do. Honestly, bro, I don't want to see you open your box. I just want to see the books inside your box. I don't know, it's just my preference. If you guys want me to do an unboxing, you know what? I'll open a box for you. Just put it in the comment. But it's not this video. They're already unboxed, ready to go. So I went to this store. It's called Second and Charles, like a used bookstore, and I'm gonna get a little more in depth about that story later. And I picked up 3 copies of this book, Scooby-Doo Team Up number 12. People were going insane for that book. You know what? You must be out of your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna pay anything more than cover price for that. And if I didn't find it, oh well, so be it. No big deal. So that was that. And to show how much I care about them, they haven't even been put in any type of Mylars. Then the next book right here, disclaimer, I'm a big Frank Miller guy. I'm working on the Frank Miller run, All Daredevils. This is just something I picked up on my local comic book shop, Daredevil 190. And then this bad boy right here, another local comic book pickup, Daredevil 191. Man, if you guys haven't read Daredevil 191, man, you guys need to read that. Number one, that's the last book on the Daredevil Frank Miller run, and it is twisted. Alright, in this book, we see Bullseye just laying in a hospital bed. Daredevil has a revolver, and, you know, he's telling Bullseye that they're going to play Russian roulette. So, the whole book, Daredevil's playing Russian roulette with Bullseye in the bed. I'm not gonna tell you guys more about it. I want you guys to read it if you haven't done so, and I don't want to give up the spoiler. I don't want to be one of those people. But anyways, man, if just the art inside is amazing. You know, only Frank Miller can do something like that, and you can just feel the fear in Bullseye's eyes through the whole story. All right. I made a trade over in Instagram with this guy. His name is Spray Formation. It was the first appearance of Billy Ray. This guy is obsessed with that book. He wants to have the Guinness World Record for the most. Billy Ray from Thor. So I happened to come across a copy on my local comic shop, and I traded with him. This is what I got. I got a Captain America 119. Awesome dude, by the way. And that's just, you know, working on my silver age Captain America. I'm working all the way from 100 to 120. So it's just something to help me with that run right there. Then this was another book, part of that trade. X-Men 221, the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Very underrated character. Chris Claremont, you know, story of the X-Men. Very good book. Used to have this book. I actually sold it. I'm glad I have it back in my collection. And then this was the third book I got from him. She-Hulk number 1, the first appearance of the She-Hulk. And those were the 3 books that I traded for that book. Very nice. So that was that. And then I actually won a raffle on Instagram. It was 2 copies of Outcast, the reader's copy, and Outcast number 1. This guy, Behold the Vision, was holding the contest, so big shout out to him. So thank you for the books, free books, guys. So can't say no to free books. The next book I picked that up for 26 bucks. I'm a local 25 bucks. I'm a local comic book shop, Gotham Girls number 3. This book was hot for a while, man. I mean, it still can fetch pretty good money on eBay, you know, depending on the day. So Gotham Girls number 3, just anything with Harley Quinn in the cover can fetch crazy amount of money nowadays. So there's Gotham Girls number 3 of that 5-part run. The next book right here, I know I said I'm working on my run from Captain America 100 to 120, but this I couldn't pass up, and it was $6. It's also Suspense 99, featuring Iron Man and Captain America. artwork by Gene Colan. As you guys know, this is the last issue before Captain America and Iron Man get their own series. Iron Man eventually becomes Iron Man #1 in his own series, and Captain America actually takes the numerical sequence from that series of Tales of Suspense. So it kicks off at Captain America 100, which is essentially Captain America #1. So that right there is Iron Man number 90, or sorry, Tales of Suspense number 99. So I couldn't pass it up. Then the next book I'm working on, I like Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. I think she's a badass character. This book right here, guys. I just want to give you guys a backstory about this book. This book right here, I picked it up in Second and Charles, actually, and I actually paid $6 for that book. That book right there is a key issue in the Miss Marvel series, because this book right here is the book that Miss Marvel actually gets her powers. Okay, this cover right here is by Gil Kane. Carol Danvers in this issue gets her powers from exposure to the exploding psych Megatron, which is that guy right there. And that will eventually be the source of her powers as Miss Marvel. And also, this will be the last appearance of Miss Marvel until Captain Marvel number 34. So this book, if you guys didn't know, you know, with all the stuff going on with the movie or whatever, kind of low-key book right now. Captain Marvel number 18. Carol Danvers gets her powers, so something that, if for any Miss Marvel fan, might want to pick that book up right there. The next book I got right here is obviously artwork by the great John Buscema on his Avengers run. Avengers number 63, the first time the Hawkeye becomes Goliath. I really like that cover, man. I really liked it. I picked that up in Second and Charles. I picked that book up for $9.99 actually. Then the next book I picked up from Second and Charles was X-Men number 54. X-Men number 54 is the first appearance of Alex Summers. And this Alex Summers eventually becomes Havoc. So this is the first appearance of Alex Summers right here. I picked that up in Second and Charles. I picked it up for $12 actually. Then the next book I have right here is Miss Marvel number 16, the cameo appearance of Mystique in the Miss Marvel series. So this book right here, man, I saw it on eBay. Okay, I paid $17 for it. Okay, the guy had it advertised as a VG. Okay, so I was like, I was looking at the pictures. I was like, man, that looks like a Fine Plus at least, you know. I was like, why is this guy advertising it for so low? So I bought it, and when it came, you know, I actually was right. It was a F plus copy. It's not bad, man. I don't understand why he was underrating his books, man. But nobody wanted to bid on it, so like I said, he said that it was a VG copy, and to me that's a Fine Plus copy. And the inside is nice, man. I guess it has some staining on the top of the back, but nothing major. I went to another Second and Charles. My parents live over there. I grew up in another city in Virginia. I went down there to visit my parents or whatever. I went to another Second and Charles that's located down there, and I walked in and they had the Amazing Spider-Man number 14 or 15. I'm sorry, the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. They wanted $150 for it. It was like about a 4.5 4.0 copy. I was gonna snatch it, but I didn't have enough money, so I wanted to come home, talk to my wife about it, then go back to the store and get it. So I was there, and there was other books actually. Somebody had just sold a big collection of Amazing Spider-Man books, so I went to town on it, man. Honestly, I did. The first book I have right here is The Amazing Spider-Man number 34. That's the third appearance of Kraven the Hunter, and this book is decent. I mean, it's not really beat up. I paid $10 for it, but the book, man, this one right here, Amazing Spider-Man number 47. Okay, that's the fourth appearance of Kraven the Hunter, Man, this book is nice, man. I paid $22 for it, but when I mean it's nice, man, it is beautiful shape. Like, it's very crisp. The colors are bright. It's just amazing, man, to find uh, such an amazing book like this just sitting there. And number 34 is art by Steve Ditko. This one right here is John Romita, and man, it was just awesome. So I got those two books right now. So I said I'm gonna go tomorrow to it or whatever. I had some textbooks. Whoever told me education wasn't gonna pay off, you know what? Fuck you, because I sold my old textbooks and I got store credit to buy more comic books. So there you go. Education did pay off with my textbooks. So anyways, I went back the next day and I was like, I'm gonna get that Craven the Hunter. So I went before the store opened and I was waiting outside. When they finally opened and I went to the case, I asked for the books. The book was gone. So, oh well, man. Lesson learned. Next time I should just get it. But anyways, I didn't leave because I had store credit. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to buy some books. I have store credit. I already sold my old textbooks and, some cookbooks that my wife gave me to sell. So fuck it, I was going to buy some books. So I bought this Amazing Spider-Man number 56, the first appearance of Captain Stacy. It's a beautiful cover, man. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Dr. Octopus, Spider-Man, John Romita. I picked up the Amazing Spider-Man number 46, another John Romita cover, man. First appearance of the Shocker. So I was disappointed that I didn't get the first appearance of Craven the Hunter, because you know what? Like I said last video, that's a big boy book, and I'm a big boy, damn it. I wanted to put my big boy pants on and get the fucking book, but it wasn't meant to be. So I got a little boy book that I'm about to show off right now. The Amazing Spider-Man number 194, the first appearance of the Black Cat. I've been after that book, man, for a while, and you know what? I'm glad I waited for it, because this is at least a VF copy, and it's gonna make its way down to California, get pressed and get graded. But man, I'm so glad I got that copy. And you know what? With my textbooks that was just sitting gathering dust in the corner of my closet, I turned it into amazing comic books. So boom, there you have it. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that books are worthless, because they're not. You can turn them into books that have pictures and amazing artwork. So there you go. You tell them that Angel told you that. Alright, guys. So the next books are my books that came back from CGC. But actually, this one came back from CBCS a while back ago. I just never showed it off. And I don't know why, man. This is such a beautiful book right here. Avengers number 8. The first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. 5.5 CBCS. I really, really, really love the CBCS slabs, man. They're really clean. And I got that a while back ago. I just never showed it off. I don't know why. I got that book for my birthday, actually, like about 3 years ago. Here we go again. My wife actually got me this book right here. Alright? Kang the Conqueror is one of my all-time favorite villains, okay? So there you have it. I have his first appearance, a very undervalued book for what it is, the great Jack Kirby. This was the last book that he did on the Avengers, and there you go. I own it. 5.5 copy, and it wasn't even pressed, guys. So, and they say CVCS grades stricter, so, I could take it out of the case and get it pressed and get it resubmitted through CGC, but why? I like that case. And this were my books that came yesterday, okay? This book right here, Daredevil number 168, the first appearance of Elektra. I don't know if you guys remember me showing this book back a few months ago. This asshole from eBay had it advertised as VF Plus. So, I just want to say something to that seller. Fuck you. I was right when I got this book, even though he wanted to give me shit. Look, it came back as a 6.0, and it was pressed. So without pressing, this bitch would have been a 5.5, if that, when this dude was advertising as a VF Plus. And when I called him out on his shit, and I sent him a message, he tried to tell me, no, the book is a VF Plus solid. Man, fuck you. And that's with a press. I just want to put that out there. 6.0. Sorry, guys. Just my little rant that I was pissed about. And I love that book, man. I love that book. I really do. Then I got this book right here, Legends. Number 3, the first appearance of the new Suicide Squad, and it actually says on the cover it has a special appearance by Ronald Reagan. So there you go, guys. I actually picked that book up on eBay. I actually paid $7 for it. With shipping, it came out to $10. It came out to a 9.2 copy. Hey, what more can you ask for? I mean, not a 9.8, but a 9.2 nonetheless. I really like that cover. I'm glad it came back as a 9.2. Like I said, I spent $10, and it turned out to be a 9.2. I'll take it. And the last book, like I said, man, you know, big boys book, big boys book. This one right here, man, really happy. Deadpool number 65, the first appearance of the Black Swan, Inez Temple, and Ratbag. I don't know if you guys remember this book from one of my videos or whatever. I went hunting, and it was a mystery box, and I got a shitload of comic books, and I paid $60 for it. And this book happened to be in there. Okay, so essentially, man, I paid $1.50 or $2 for this book right here, and then it got pressed, obviously, but it came back a 9.8. Okay. A $2 to $3 book, man. 9.8. And this book on eBay ranges between $225 to $270, depending on the day. But anyways, there it is right there. Deadpool number 65. Awesome Playboy bunny cover. Just really badass. Those were my CGC submission and my CVCS book. And this was just my haul, guys. I just want to say thank you for all the new subscribers, you know. Thank you guys for all the comments that you guys leave me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching my videos. So until next time, YouTube, is your boy Angel coming at you with another haul. Peace, man.